I'm Justin.
I'm Amanda.
And welcome back to There Is No Bathroom. This is episode 4, and we've got a pretty big show for you today. Not only that, but we're doing some new stuff this week. Soundboard. Also, we're recording this live. We've posted it on Facebook. You may have already watched this if you're hearing it, because this is the edited clip. Also, we're doing video with the podcast.
Yeah, so when you guys hit play on YouTube, it's not just going to be a stupid picture of us from 20 years ago. You can watch us recording it.
It was 20 years ago.
It really was. Probably exactly 20 years ago.
Oh my god.
That makes me feel old. Wow.
That's crazy.
I bet that makes Mom feel even older.
Also, we have some big news this week. Go ahead.
Dramatic pause.
Yeah, dramatic.
We're going to be adding a third person. Full time, not just a special guest.
I am pretty pumped about this. Are you not?
No, I'm pumped. I mean, I'm a cynical person, so I'm hoping it works out.
There's not a chance it's not going to work out.
I mean, okay.
This person is too perfect to be the third person. The only other perfect person for this lives in Colorado.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We're not going to tell you who it is yet. It's going to be a surprise. Hopefully starts next week.
Next week? Wow. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Yeah, she's actually going to visit the one in Colorado.
Well, hang on. We don't want to give away too many spoilers.
The only two people who know that are the two people we're talking about.
Oh, okay. All right. Whew. But, yeah, so we're really excited about that. Anyway, let's get into our regular show. Well, what are we doing today? Today we're doing entertainment.
Right.
News. We're bringing back movie reviews.
Which is in entertainment.
Right, but entertainment's kind of like, I don't read Us Weekly at all, first of all. But if I was going to read Us Weekly, it would be for movie reviews. So okay. We're doing entertainment, and then we're going to do movie reviews. The only difference between what we're doing now and what we did before is we're not going to give you a full...
We're not giving you the plot line.
Yeah, we're just giving you... We're going to tell you what movies we went and saw, and... Listen, can you hear me better? And we're going to... God, I can't think of it.
We're going to tell you if you should see it, Redbox it, or not ever even come close to saying it.
Right. But yeah, so with that, let's get into news.
News. Employee pistol whipped over wrong coffee order.
Huh?
I'm just headlining. They gave the person the wrong coffee. I think it was at, like, Dunkin' Donuts or something.
Yeah.
And guy who wanted the coffee was just like...
Oh, wait, why did he have a pistol in the coffee shop?
Concealed handguns.
Well, okay. Yeah. But why would he pistol whip the girl?
You're assuming it's a woman?
I was. Yeah, you caught me on that.
I don't know. He was upset.
I don't know. I took a concealed carry class. It would make me nervous to whip out a gun. I'm just saying that much. Why you would pistol whip someone
over the wrong coffee order? Because all he has to do is wait a couple more minutes. They'll bring the right coffee out. Now they're just pissed off and he's not going to get his coffee. He's going to jail. They're not serving you coffee in jail, sir.
Yeah, no, just time. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. What you got?
Cockroach found baked into pizza crust at UK eatery.
Now, UK being...
United Kingdom.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know if it was the University of Kentucky.
Right. That makes more sense.
Well, I mean, why wouldn't it?
No. That's a stupid question.
Okay.
I haven't read it because, I don't know if it was a live cockroach. I don't really think it's live after it's baked.
No, well...
Though they do say, they can survive nuclear bombs or whatever. So it could be.
I've got kind of an interesting one. Ohio couple married 65 years dies
Same exact day.
same exact day. You heard this?
Yes, I saw it.
That's like Notebook.
That is some Notebook shit.
I don't know.
Actually, no, it's not. Did they die together?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Spoiler alert. Sorry.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah. Ex-convict sentenced for sneaking into NYC jails.
Why is he just to hang out? See his friends?
I don't know. It's just the headline.
Okay, next headline.
Doctor. Ohio man revives 45 minutes after heart stops. I read this. Or somewhere earlier this week.
And he's normal? Because that's like some vegetative state
We'll never know.
length of time.
Let's see what else I got for you. Goose dinner leads to shotgun gut. I don't know what that means.
I can't get anything from that story.
I don't know. Chris Pine channels Grizzly Adams.
No.
Yeah, is he got a beard or something?
Probably. Big news.
And then unusual weddings. What else do I got?
Pass.
Take 2.
We're done with news. Just stop it.
Let's get into the movie reviews. Yeah?
Yes.
Alright, so today we're doing what movies?
Let's see.
The
You
Butler?
and I saw The World's End. I saw The Butler. Also saw, what did I see? Mortal Instruments, City of Bones.
Mhm.
I think that's all.
Yeah, that's it. Butler.
Butler.
I didn't see this movie, so go ahead.
I would say go see it. I mean,
Okay, remember, we got three categories for you guys. See it in the theater, red box it, or don't touch this movie ever.
with a 10-foot pole.
Don't ever do it.
I'd say go see it as long as you like history movies. I mean, it's definitely long. So if your attention span is short, that's probably not the movie for you. Other than that, it was really good. Good acting. Oprah killed it. Oprah's
she
a
really?
really good actress. I mean, I've never seen The Color Purple, but
Was she in that movie?
The Color Purple? Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It was good acting. So
Alright, so you're
I
saying
say go see it.
in the theater.
Yes.
Okay, alright. Let's skip over to Mortal.
Mortal Instruments.
Uh-oh. Now, you wanted to talk to me about this.
Because, oh my god, this movie is so frustrating. I didn't read the books. There are like 5 books out.
Wait, it's based on books?
Yeah.
So, like, each book is a president or something?
What?
What? I mean,
What does that mean?
how can you write a book about, a series of books?
Mortal Instruments. Not The Butler.
Oh!
Yes. They're doing a series of Butler for each
Okay.
president.
Wow,
Okay.
I totally tangent out there. Okay, there's books.
For Mortal Instruments.
Yes, I did know this.
Okay, so I mean it's entertaining, but it doesn't answer any questions. Like, it's like Lost, but in a movie.
Wait, so you're confused the whole time?
I mean, not really. It doesn't answer any questions. And then you're like sitting there, you're like, oh, okay, maybe by the end, we'll figure out some stuff. No, not at all, because they're leaving you hanging for the next...
Movie.
I mean, I guess maybe in the books, the questions aren't answered either.
Well,
But
no.
that's frustrating.
I don't think that any author leaves questions unanswered in their first book.
I have no idea, because that's what the movie was. And first of all, something happens to her mom, and she, sees...
Gets taken or something, right?
Yeah, she sees, this demon thing in her house. And so, this all happens, and she's, fighting this demon. And so she, needs help finding her mom, so she goes downstairs to this lady that lives in the apartment building.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, hey, I need your help. The lady's a witch. She's like, okay, let's look at the cards, tarot cards. And she's like, I don't believe in that stuff. What? You don't believe in cards?
But the
you just saw a demon dog trying to kill you. I mean, it's just so frustrating.
Okay, well, what was better, that or Percy Jackson?
Percy Jackson.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, maybe if you, like, see the whole series. So I'm going to say, conclusion is red box it after all of them come out.
Red box it in 10 years.
Yeah.
That's a pretty rough
Unless
review.
you don't mind not having things solved for you, because that's annoying.
Alright, let's go on to At World's End. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost.
Guys from Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Hot Fuzz, great. Well, I guess it just depends. I like it, just because it's kind of funny.
But we're not talking about Hot Fuzz.
Okay. Yes, so
At World's End.
Okay. It was okay. I thought the comedy, it was just like any other Simon Pegg, Nick Frost movie. The comedy's there, but don't expect... What's the funniest movie that we've seen in a while? I don't know. Just don't expect something that is going to make you laugh like crazy.
This is the end, right?
This is the end was Jonah Hill,
yes, right? I thought that's the funniest movie I've seen in a while.
Okay. So, yeah.
It's not like non-stop.
Right, but there are funny bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's British comedy.
Yeah, dry humor. So would you go see it? Red box it? Don't touch it.
No, I would red box it.
Red box it.
Right, because we don't have to pay for movies. If I had paid for that movie, I'd be like, would I pay?
True.
What we should really judge it on is, would we pay to see it again?
No.
No, I would not.
Okay.
Okay.
So red box it.
Red box it. And that concludes movies. Let's get into entertainment. Alright, so recently I went to Arizona. I forgot. There's so many...
Memorable trip.
Well, there's so many 4 states over there. Well, 4 of them.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's a couple things that I want to touch on, okay? One, I'm an uneasy flyer. Alright? Uneasy with just flying in general. And, okay. I'm an uneasy flyer because I watch tons of shows like, what's it called?
Seconds to Disaster?
What?
Seconds to Disaster. Is that the show you're talking about?
Someone's texting about the live.
Well, don't fucking answer it. Okay. Acknowledge that you have one and then move on with it. It's just fucking...
Let me turn it off. Okay.
Oh, pause. Let me just talk to whoever's texting me.
Okay. Alright, flight. I get uneasy on flights, okay? I'm always wondering when we're taking off, when the left engine is going to fall off, when we're going to start a barrel roll. I always think about this kind of stuff. And it's crazy and psychotic, and I can't help it. Anyway, so... I get on the plane, and it's a 3-seater, so I'm like, alright, I gotta sit next to 2 people. Luckily, I was in the middle seat, right? I mean, window seat. So I'm only sitting by one person. So I get to my seat, and my bag's already kind of big, so I'm a little worried about that, but I put it under my seat.
You put it under your seat?
Yeah.
Were you last on the flight? You couldn't find an overhead bin?
I didn't want to put it in an overhead bin. You put yours in overhead bins?
What does that mean? Yes?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. I did on the way back. Anyway, so this guy gets on, this gentleman who has been drinking heavily.
Hitting up the airport bar.
Oh my. Let me tell you what time my flight was. My time of flight was 6:15 in the morning. You took me to the airport.
Yeah.
Okay. Guy's blasted. Gets on the plane. He's like, I'm sorry. He's just like, where am I sitting at? Where am I sitting at? And I'm like, oh God, please no.
You knew. You felt in your gut. You're like, this motherfucker's gonna be sitting by me.
He sat right next to me.
Couldn't even get the seat in between, man.
He's like, I'm going to L.A. I'm going to I'm going to L.A. right now. I'm going to see my brother. Hey, we're going to a funeral.
Maybe that's why he's drunk. Maybe that's the only way he can deal with it.
I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just like, oh my God. He's like, where you going, man? Where you going? And I'm just like, oh, I'm going to Fox. Going to...
Is that really how you're talking to him? I'm going to Flagstaff.
Please, Lisa. Okay, I'm going to fast forward the story because he kept getting loud. So, here we go. Secondhand embarrassment. Guess what happened? He was talking loud. Really loud. This is an early flight. Captain's like, attention. We are going to go ahead and dim the overhead lights so those people who want to sleep can go ahead and sleep. So, if you just want to shut your windows, that'd be good. So,
Shut your windows? Why are your windows open?
The shades on the windows. So everyone's kind of closing the shades, and I keep mine open for a little bit because I want to watch it take off. Make sure the engine isn't going to fall off, impeding doom. But he keeps talking like, I'm going to L.A., going to see my sister. I'm just like, oh my God. The lady in front of me is like, this is the first thing she says. She goes, shh. I'm like, oh snap.
I'm not the type of person who can...
Well, first of all, let's be an adult. All right. So then he keeps talking, and I'm just like, this is not going to end well because she seemed like a total B. And so next thing she said was, some people trying to sleep, or that's his voice.
Okay.
She goes, there's people trying to sleep on this flight, and I'm like, just like, oh crap. All right. So the next thing she says is, you need to shut up. I'm like, oh my.
Are flight attendants not walking around?
No. So, I don't know. So he says after that, he goes, hey, you just need to mind your business. And I'm just like, man, I feel bad for this guy. All right, fast forward toward the end of the flight. He falls asleep through the flight, thank God. He starts having a dream. So he starts to nuzzle up on the guy on the other side of it. Wow. Like hardcore nuzzling, like rubbing his head in his chest. Wow. I'm just like, holy cow. That was my story of the flight. Okay, so what else do I got here? Oh, we talked about this. Okay. Did you hear the news story about people that prefer...
You just said we talked about it, so obviously I heard about it.
Okay. All right, so listeners, did you know that there are a percentage of people that prefer to save their dogs over human beings?
Yeah, a random stranger.
Okay. Where do you fall?
I mean, I don't have...
Titus.
Okay, but anytime I give an answer to something like this, you're like, well, you don't really know that.
Okay, I know. I'll stand by your answer.
I would think I would save the person.
Okay.
I mean, like, why can't a dog get out of the way? What happens to the dog that's just laying there?
Okay, let's say they're both trapped under a log. You can only pull one side of the log up.
A human, because that's really fucked up. Because if a dog gets hit by a car...
You gotta hear the whining.
Okay,
the
still...
Humans passed out.
Wow. No, I still choosing the human. Because for us, the dog's person is like us. But if, like, a person dies, then you have a whole bunch of family who are gonna miss him,
But you don't know those people.
I know, but, okay, put it, if you were trapped under the log, you would hope someone saved you over their dog, right?
I'm passed out, and if I'm not passed out, I'm letting this go. I'm making every case.
I mean, so you're saying you would And you have a dog, so...
I'm just saying that if you ask me if, okay, a stranger, so we can't really say that, like, Hitler's the the person, and then my dog is a dog.
And then my dog is a dog.
Okay, well, what about, what if that person's really evil, and they go off to murder 10 people? Something you don't know. Your dog's not going to go murder 10 people. Tough choice.
But that's not fair. That wasn't what the question was. You can't put terms on it like that. That's not fair.
Oh, I know we have some avid dog lovers out there, so it'd be interesting to know what they think.
If you were wondering what the percentage is, 40% of people said they would save the dog. And I think they said that women were more likely to choose the dog.
Really?
As opposed to men. I don't know what that's saying about women. We get attached to animals more easily. I don't know. I don't know.
Listen, we actually have a paid sponsor now. Real-time pain relief, okay? Got pain? Relief in minutes. For a free sample, email mypainlube@gmail.com. Again, got pain? Real-time pain relief. Relief in minutes. For a free sample, email mypainlube@gmail.com with your name and address. Good stuff. I use it when I got pain. For relief.
Okay.
Okay, so next topic. I was talking to someone about our popcorn segment, right?
Right.
Guess what? She was telling me about popcorn.
Okay.
This is the sound about popcorn.
What about it?
Apparently the Indians created it.
How did she know that?
I guess corn was big.
Yeah, maize.
Exactly.
Yes.
She said that the maize that they thought was bad, they would throw it in the campfire.
That would make sense.
They threw it in the campfire, got hot.
I mean, that noise is unnecessary. Stop.
Sorry. So there's our popcorn segment.
Wow.
This episode is... How is this episode going?
Not great.
It's alright.
We're at a lot of time.
How much?
And not anything I really want to keep.
How much?
Well, we started at like 10 minutes. So we're at 41.
Okay. Handkerchiefs.
I tell you the episode is lacking and you come up with handkerchiefs.
Your thoughts on handkerchiefs?
Like the kind you keep with you
Yes.
and sneeze into and then put them back in your pocket?
Yes.
I don't know anyone who uses those.
Papa uses them.
I don't see him use them often, so...
Okay, well, what do you think about them?
I think it's kind of gross. I mean, I'm sure it's eco-friendly, but it's just like the snot is just collecting. It's just like congealing. And eventually you're gonna like go to open it and it's gonna be like stuck.
Okay, we're gonna jump into this segment, which is what we're in right now. Random thoughts. Okay?
Random thoughts.
Handkerchiefs. Continue. Just
Gro-
gross.
I mean, if someone like offers you a handkerchief, you know, you always see it in the movies. Be like, oh, here's a handkerchief. And they like blow their nose into it. And they're like, oh, here, you can have it back. Burn it. I don't want it.
Well, why couldn't you wash it?
I'm not touching it. It's not like you don't go around picking up people's Kleenexes.
That's a piece of trash.
Which is what a used handkerchief should be. When
Do you ever
someone
sneeze in your shirt?
Yes.
Did someone ever sneeze on you? Say, excuse me.
But there's a difference.
Can I sneeze on you real quick?
Because sneezing is different than blowing your nose into something. Like, that's excessive. Gross.
Okay. Using public restrooms. Go.
I don't do it. If I can avoid it, I don't.
If you can avoid it, you don't? You don't avoid it?
If I can avoid it, then I'm not going to use it.
Have you ever had to?
Yes.
And? The result?
I usually, to be honest with you, I only use restrooms that I use the restroom at work.
Mm-hmm. But why?
Because I clean that. I don't like clean it, but I'm in there often. I know what it looks like. I know, like...
Well, as a girl, lots of butts have touched that seat.
Yeah.
That's a weird thought.
I mean, I guess guys in urinals, your pee is just splashing around everywhere. Do you wonder how much pee you've probably stepped in? I would rather sit on a toilet seat where someone's ass has been
than step in pee?
And you're not just stepping in it, you're standing in it.
Well, think about this.
You're marinating your shoes in piss.
Constantly.
Disgusting.
Anywhere you walk, a piss foot has been.
It's just, and not only are you standing in it, it's probably splashing onto your shoes. Urinals are the stupidest thing ever. I don't get it.
You think guys should pee sitting down?
No, that's weird. But stalls...
Well, what about them? They splash too.
I don't know. Well, I have no solution.
Just imagine, I mean, young viewers, close your ears, but when someone unleashes a dragon and they just let the river flow, that's...
Wow.
That's imagery right there, huh?
Excellent.
Oh, gosh. Throwing up in bathrooms, public bathrooms.
Getting your face that close, I mean, listen, I don't even want to get my face that close to my own toilet. And listen, I haven't thrown up in like 15 plus years, so this doesn't happen to me ever.
Mm-hmm.
When they get sick,
yeah.
When they get sick and they're just like laying their head on the toilet seat. No. That would make me throw up. Like, if I thought I was gonna throw up, laying my head on a toilet seat would definitely make me throw up.
But why?
So many germs. Oh, gross. And, I don't know how people poop in public restrooms.
Wait.
That's so...
Wait, why?
Because everyone knows what you're doing. Like, you've been in there way too long, and I don't hear any noise. Like, I don't hear you peeing. I know what's happening.
They're waiting for you to leave.
Probably. Ugh. Gross.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm Amanda.
I'm Justin.
Thanks for listening to episode 4 of There Is No Bathroom.